What's going on, my friends? Welcome to Jeff Juice's What I Eat in a Day video. So I typically do not have the same thing every single day to eat, but the one staple that is always the same is that I always start my day off with liquids. Breakfast. It's called breaking your fast. Every day when you go to sleep, your body regenerates, and the first thing that you consume should be very easy to digest, carbohydrate based, and it should be very nutritious. And so the main staple in my life that has really helped me out the most is the daily juicing habit. I used to be pretty reliant on juices when I was severely chronically sick with Crohn's disease, debilitating, bloated, out of my mind. It was brutal. And so juicing it's the most magical tool that brought me back to life. So every day, no matter what, I will have at least 32 ounces of a juice or coconut water. This is What I Eat in a Day video. Today we're gonna start off with a green juice for myself and my girlfriend. So let's get into it. All right guys, so here's the produce we have for our green juice. We got celery, cucumber, about a 2-inch chunk of ginger, a bunch of apples, and 1 lime. So guys, here's a little tip with juicing ginger. I recommend chopping it up the same way you would celery. It's got long fibrous strands and it gets caught in the juicer very easily, especially if you're using a slow masticating juicer like this Kuvings here, which in my opinion is the world's greatest all-around juicer for many, many reasons, but that's a different video. So I chop the ginger up in little tiny, maybe 1/16 inch pieces so it doesn't get stuck in this exit chute right there. Shabam, shabam. Always chop celery. Long fibers in pretty much any produce will get stuck in the slow masticating vertical juicers. Oh. So guys, one of my favorite parts about this juicer is the 3-inch wide feed chute. It is literally, it's a game changer. You take the produce and it's got the spill guard right here and you just dump it in. Most other vertical juicers have a really tiny feed chute and it takes a lot longer. You got to chop up everything really tiny, and it also just takes a long time for it to go through the juicer. So in my opinion, the Kuvings juicer is just amazing. I ain't trying to push it. I'm just telling you what juicer I love. I've been through like 8 different juicers. This one is the easiest. The pulp to liquid ratio is just incredible. And it's super duper easy and fun to use. I have a lot of mixed opinions on horizontal juicers, and if you're not gonna love your juicer, if you're not gonna really be into using it, you're probably not gonna make juice very often. But to use a juicer that's super easy, you just cut the produce up and launch it in there. It's amazing, you know? And there we are. Guys, amazing green juice. Wow. All right. All right guys, so I'm about to have some coconut water. We're about to take this fresh coconut and turn it into this amazing coconut water. 32 ounces of pure minerals. Oh. So good, you guys. Cozy's over here making some lunch. I think she's making an avocado toast. Max is over here chilling. It's a great day, guys. All right, what's up guys? So I just got done doing a little knee rehab on the stationary bike, and now I'm about to make a smoothie. Typically it's not the same smoothie every day, but today this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have maybe a cup of pineapple, a little more, frozen pineapple. We're gonna do maybe 2 frozen bananas. Then we're gonna do 2 fresh bananas right here. These are super ripe. If I'm gonna freeze bananas, you typically want them to look black. The riper the banana, the better, until it gets black on the inside. Then it's not good, but that right there is an epic banana. Then what are we gonna do? We're gonna do dates. Usually put dates in every smoothie, roughly 60 to 80 calories a date. Going 5, 6, 7 dates. We're gonna do a splash of vanilla powder. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that. And then we are going to do maybe, this is hemp seeds. Hemp seeds give it a really nice flavor. They give it a little bit of fat. We're going 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. And we are going to add some water to mix it together. Let's see, 1, 2, about 3 cups of water. We'll go a little more. 2.5, 3 cups of water. There we go. Here we go, baby. Turn that guy on. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. Epicness. So yeah, a little more than 32 ounces. That will be my lunch. There it is, guys, 32-ounce smoothie for lunch. Amazing. What up, guys? So that smoothie was good, but now I'm gonna have a plate of fruit, and we got a couple mangoes and an amazing Chico Sapadilla. It's so incredibly good. And the mangoes that I have right now are Manila mangoes. These are my favorite variety that I've been eating here in Mexico. They're basically fiberless and they taste like a jello, like strawberry jello. They're so good. So yep, this is my plate of fruit that I'm having. All right, amigos, it's dinner time here in the Jeff Juice's household. Today for dinner, I am going to make a raw vegan coconut-based wrap. So this is the shell that I'm gonna use. This is a coconut tortilla with a little bit of a cat hair right there. Thank you, Cruz, I appreciate that. And the way that I make these are, I have a dehydrator, an Excalibur 9-tray dehydrator. I basically take young Thai coconut meat. I mix this one specifically has red bell pepper, zucchini, and avocado in it. I blend it up in a blender, pour it onto the dehydrator tray, and I dehydrate it overnight. And then it makes this amazing, very pliable tortilla shell. So I'm gonna put a bunch of veggies on this. Some are fruit veggies, some are just leafy greens. I usually like to have a sauce, some sort of sprout, or a bunch of chopped up lettuce, and then also, you know, a little bit of fat and some sort of sauce and a few different spices. The spices that I'm gonna use today are ground cumin, paprika, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. So when I do these wraps, I like to put some sort of leaf. Usually I will use collard greens, but I don't have any right now, or you can use a Swiss chard leaf or some iceberg lettuce. But right now all I've got is this butter lettuce. So I like to put this down as a base, just so you don't get the coconut shell, you know, kind of soggy so it doesn't break. So we're gonna put some leaves down here, fill this bad boy up, and then we will put our dressing, which is soaked macadamia nut dressing. This is basically just soaked macadamia nuts, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of lime juice, a jalapeno, and coconut, I believe a little bit of coconut aminos. So now we're gonna take a spoonful of this, maybe like a tablespoon. We're gonna put this down here as a base. Just like so, maybe a little bit more. And that will be our kind of like a, I don't know, like a ranch dressing. It's not really ranch, but it tastes pretty dang good. I try to keep the fat on the lower side, you know, less than an avocado per day. Some days I go without having any fat, some days I will eat a little bit more fat. But this is kind of the base model of the coconut tortilla wrap. So I'm gonna take some sprouts. I always like to have sprouts in there just because I love the way they crunch. They're super nutritious and they're pretty light on digestion. Or anybody struggling with digestive issues, you know, sprouts, microgreens, really soft lettuce leaves are gonna be way better than something like kale. So we'll do a layer of sprouts, and we're gonna take these carrot slivers. We'll lay those down. Those are really, really good for getting some crunch up in this beast. And then we're gonna do avocado. So we'll cut that beast. Let's see, ooh, this is gonna be a really good avocado. Oh, look at that. Yep, perfect avocado. So I like to make the chunks big in the avocado because when you bite into it, when you bite into the avocado, it just makes it taste so thick and creamy if the chunks of avocado are really big. So we will put those guys on there, just like so. Looking amazing. And then we are going to take some cucumbers. I prepped these ahead of time to make it easier on the video. Get some of those in there. And then we will take some tomato. If you have heirloom tomatoes, that's what I recommend the most. Heirloom tomatoes are just like game changing. They're so good, but I don't have any of those. So we're just using aroma tomato. 3 of those bad boys. This sauce right here, this is the dipping sauce that I will dip it in. It is basically 1 tablespoon of this. This is the main mold. I make a big batch of this for me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend likes to use it as kind of like a cream cheese. And if you make it really thick and then you just take a scoop out of that, then you can turn it into any sauce after that. So basically I took a tablespoon of this, mixed it with water, added some dill and lime juice and paprika. And now I got just a really nice, creamy, really easy digestible sauce. And so we're gonna lay a little bit down there, just a little bit. Amazing. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add a little more sprouts on top just because you want that good crunchy crunch. All right. So now I got the sprouts on there. I'm gonna take my spices. I'm gonna do just a little bit of cumin, just here on the side, that side. Some paprika. Sometimes I don't do any spices. Sometimes I'll just do lime juice. Right now I'm feeling a little funky. And we got some crushed black pepper. And then we're gonna have a little bit of onion powder right here, my friends. Yep, amazing. Would you just look at how amazing that is? Holy smokes, I gotta get a picture of that. All right, so now we got the spices on there. We're gonna wrap this baby up. This is honestly the hardest part, but once you perfect it, it's amazing. So typically, you know what, I'll just do it. I like to fold it up with the lettuce first. Yep, and then we'll take this guy. If you make the coconut shells big enough, you can close the ends like a real burrito, like a Chipotle burrito or something. But since I didn't, we're just gonna smash it down like so. And then we'll just roll. The amazing thing about these shells is that they hold pretty dang good. So there we go, we got it pretty much rolled up. We're gonna take a little bit of liquid. I got some water right here. And we're gonna just get this guy wet. That side too. Amazing, oh my God, my mouth is salivating right now, you guys. We're gonna roll it up like so, smash that, and then that's pretty much it. We're gonna cut it in half and yo, we got dinner. Dinner is on its way. That's amazing. I'm gonna show you just the pure beauty of the middle. Boom. So that is just pure beauty right there. That is an amazing veggie wrap. Coconut-based veggie wrap. We got the burrito, we got our nice epic white sauce. Dip it in. Oh my gosh. It's so good, wow. So that's pretty much my dinner. I will probably have something else, to be honest, after that. Just looking at it, I'm pretty damn hungry. I might have another one, to be honest. But that's pretty much it. That's what I eat in a typical day. Some days I'll have way more food, some days I'll have less, some days I'll have more fruit, some days I'll have less, some days I'll have a lot of juice, and some days I will have less also. But the staple, I always have at least 32 ounces of juice to start my day. You guys, I cannot tell you enough how important juicing is to your life. If you're not doing the daily juicing habit right now, start. Go buy a juicer. The juicer I use is a Kuvings C7000. I'll put a link in the description to it. It's the best all-around juicer you can buy. It's super easy to use. And just take produce. Go to the grocery store, get some produce, start sending it through your juicer, and just start drinking juice. Start eating fruit, start eating vegetables. It's so important to maintain health, to reverse disease. All the doctors are kooks who tell you you can't reverse anything. They don't know what they're talking about. This is nature. Human nature is to eat the human natural diet, which is plant-based. Leave the animals alone. Eat the fruits, eat the veggies. Get living foods into your body however you have to do it, whether it's juicing, smoothies, or just eating it whole. I recommend eating as much as you can and trying to get organic, trying to get as fresh and as ripe as possible. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button below. Leave a comment if you got any questions, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.